Well, it's a great day for a hike. I'm going to be out for the whole weekend. This is a Saturday and it's starting to get late in the day. And right up here I think I found a place where I want to camp. I'm out testing a product that I've got inside my backpack. And it is a replacement for the plastic frame sheet that my backpack came with. The pack I'm using is the Granite Gear Vapor Current Crown, which is 60 liters, and it comes with a HDPE plastic frame sheet. Now the product I'm testing is an upgrade for that frame sheet. The Airbeam is inflatable, very much like a sleeping pad in fact, but just much smaller. The Airbeam is supposed to boost the pack's load capacity by about 5 pounds and at the same time reduce the pack weight. But before I go any further, let me go right over here and make sure I've got a good spot to camp. Then I'm going to unpack my pack and I'll show it to you. So this is the pack I'm using, and this is a Vapor Current by Granite Gear. Vapor Current's the name of the suspension on this pack, and this pack actually replaced the Vapor Trail, if I'm not badly mistaken. The Airbeam frame that I'm using slips right into a sleeve, and you can see it, it's the red thing sticking out here, okay? It slips into a zippered sleeve in the back of this backpack, and that sleeve also can be used as a hydration pouch. There's a little doohickey thing here to hang your camelback by, and you can use this as a hydration sleeve. Now this Airbeam is made out of a heavy-duty lightweight fabric. Okay, it's not vinyl, it's not like a pool float or anything like that. I'll try and get this close enough. You can see the little crisscross marks of the fabric all through here. Okay? And this is with the pad about half inflated. And there again is the inflation valve. And the instructions. Okay, so this is the Airbeam frame. Alright? And it is made specifically just for this backpack, and it was made in conjunction with another company called Klymit. Klymit makes other Airbeam frames as well as inflatable pads and jackets and things like that. The Airbeam frame is not very big, just a little over 9 inches, 10 if you spread it, you know, and 23 inches long from one end to the other. It weighs 3 ounces, about 85 grams. This right here is the inflation nipple, and the Airbeam comes with this rubber bulb, and you take the rubber bulb and you have to hold it firmly, okay? Hold both parts firmly and just put it on with a little twisting motion like this, and then it's on there, okay? And you pump this real easy. Actually pump that about 60 to 70 times. The instructions say not to exceed 80 pumps. The one thing about this that I've noticed is that you can vary, depending on your own level of comfort, how much air pressure you put in here. Alright, now this is also the, right here below the bulb, this is the deflation valve, and it works by this pushing in this little round button. Now this little round button is spring loaded, and it pops right back out when you take your finger off of it, and it doesn't continue to let air out. It works very well. It's protected by this little semicircular plastic housing. Protects the button, and it also keeps anything from pushing on the button and accidentally deflating the Airbeam while you're backpacking. But pumps up quite rigid, and it bends laterally like this fairly easy, which is nice for getting your backpack suspension fitted, but it's fairly rigid this way. Has a lot of pressure. Now this product replaces this product, which comes with the backpack. Normally this is the HDPE frame sheet that would go down in this little zippered sleeve right here, and this would be the frame for this lightweight backpack. The pack doesn't use aluminum stays, just one of these frame sheets. Now this frame sheet weighs 6 ounces or about 170 grams. So when you remove the plastic frame sheet and replace it with the Airbeam, you save about 3 ounces. Plus the Airbeam adds some additional cushioning. It really does. I like it. This is the second trip I've taken while using it, and I'm fairly impressed. Now, the other great thing about this is that this Airbeam can also be used as a sleeping pad extender if you want to bring a short foam pad. Save a little bulk, save a little weight. You've already got this with you in the backpack, so you can put it down on top of a pad. Or what I did, I even used it in my bivvy at the house, and I used nothing but this and laid it long ways under the middle of my back and used it for what I will call a minimalist pad. Definitely better than the bare ground, but like I said, it's not too wide. What Granite Gear recommends though is to turn the thing sideways just to extend your sleeping pad, and you can put this underneath your upper back and your shoulder blades. Now, the only problem I had, or difficulty I had with this, was getting all of the air out of it the same way it came to me in the mail. And after 3 or 4 times of trying to get all the air out, I quit trying, because even if you don't get every single bit of air out, it still folds up very small. It goes right back in the carry case with no problem at all. But yeah, I like the thing. Multi-purpose, saves weight, adds comfort to the pack. Use it as a pillow. I even used it as a backrest in my backpack. So when I was eating, on my last trip, I was eating supper. I took the pack, which was mostly empty at the time because I'd already set up my tent and I had my sleeping bag in it, you know, everything. And I just leaned the pack against a nice wide tree, leaned back on that for a chair, for backrest, you know, ate my meal. And I'll have to say that the pad did add extra comfort. So I used it as a backrest as well, although I would not recommend using just the pad itself up against a tree, because this is an inflatable air pad, and like any air pad, whether it's something like this, an Airbeam, or an inflatable pad that you sleep on, it can be punctured. So now the instructions for using the Airbeam frame are printed right here on the Airbeam. The Airbeam also comes with a repair kit, and it comes with this little carry case, which has a mesh back, and it has a zipper on it, so you can get everything in and out, of course. And it has a little tab at each end that you can hang it with or tie it up or whatever you need to do. One thing that I will note is that when you get the Airbeam deflated and folded up, and you get the Airbeam, the inflation bulb, and the repair kit inside this little carry case, there's room to spare. You could put toilet paper, a flashlight, extra batteries, a small camera, you know, something like this, and use this carry case to also organize some of your other gear if that's what you wanted to do. That's what I did, because I'm an organization person. And there you have it. This is the Granite Gear Vapor Current Airbeam frame. I tested it in the Granite Gear Vapor Current Crown 60-liter pack, which the Airbeam is designed to go into by Granite Gear. I also tested the Airbeam in another pack that I had, an old Ekaroba. I believe they were made in South Korea. Completely frameless pack that I've had for a long time. I bought it used about 21, 22 years ago, and I've just always used it as a little ultralight pack. It's held up well. I tried this in there, and it really helped that pack. Gave it some rigidity and some comfort, and I could carry heavier weight and stuff it a little better. You know what I mean? So, might work for you too. Give it a try.